I guess it's a welcome back to the nature trail. They're back. Hey family, how y'all doing? So I decided to make this video today about the dark night of the soul, spiritual depression. The dark night of the soul is kind of like pretty much a spiritual crisis that you kind of go through as you evolve. Sometimes it's triggered by disaster, chaos, or certain things that happen in your life, and sometimes it's just triggered by awakening, spiritual awakening. So I decided to make this video. It's funny, so magical how this channel is. It's so magical because I'll have an idea to talk about something and then I'll get confirmation from comments. So I had quite a few people been commenting and talking about how hopeless they feel and just depressed right now at that stage on the journey, right? And even just last night, I had someone left a long comment, and they were talking about how their life is and how unhappy they are, how they feel like they can't walk away from people that are no good for them. They're feel attached to certain people, don't know how to walk away from it. They feel like they're living in poverty and they're unhealthy and not in shape, and they were just like, how am I supposed to feel better about my life? Like, how am I supposed to feel better about this life, period, right? And I wanted to do that whole response where it's like, just stay positive and, we're sending you love and light and all. And I was just like, that ain't helping nobody. That ain't helping nobody. So the best thing I could do, I responded and basically just said, you don't know how to walk away from attachments, people, situations that's no good for you. You walk away by walking away. It's actually, there's no science to it. You walk away by walking away. If you feel that everything is horrible in these connections, if you feel that you are unhealthy, you're in poverty, you don't have anything, if this is how you feel, then how does walking away with nothing put you in a worse situation? How is it any worse to walk away with nothing, start over? How is that worse than being in this situation that's not changing and that's not getting any better? How are you doing any I don't know why we do this, and I've done it too. I don't know why we think that something beautiful and healthy is going to come into our lives while we're attached to things that are not good for us. Why do we think it works that way? If you are granted with something beautiful, a beautiful opportunity, beautiful connections, if you are given that while you're connected to something that's no good for you, then the good that you get is no longer, that's now tainted, right? So that's now starting, this new thing is starting on a faulty foundation. So that's not going to last either. So why do we think that we're supposed to get the good stuff when we're not walking away from what's no longer serving us? I don't know why we think that. I thought it too. But I guess once you really wake up, then you're like, okay, if you walk away with nothing, doesn't that make room for everything? Aren't you walking away with your sanity, if not anything else, right? So the first thing to do to move through this dark night of the soul is let go. And don't start rolling your eyes at me. Don't even start it, okay? Because that's what I used to do in 2019 when I went through a dark night of the soul. And I used to hear everybody say, let go and trust the universe. I used to be like, what the hell is that? I don't know how to let go. How do you do that? What does that even mean? Right? And it took me getting sick and tired of being sick and tired to actually figure out what let go actually meant. So think about this. Why is it that you actually feel depressed? And most likely the reason why you feel depressed is because things are not going the way that you want them to. And if you're depressed because things are not going the way that you want them to, then that means that you're trying to be in control. And sometimes it's not meant for you to know what's coming. It's not meant for you to know what's next. It's divine timing. A lot of times, if we knew what was coming, we'd probably mess the shit up anyway. So letting go is not trying to figure everything out, know the answers to everything, be in control of the outcome of your situation. All of that is the reason why you're unable to let go, because you want to know everything. You want to know the answer. It's the ego. You want to know what's next. You want to know what's coming. You want to be in control of your outcome of your situation. And sometimes it's just not meant for you to know. What's meant is for you to do your part. And you already know what your part is half of the time. It's to walk away from certain things that you know ain't good for you, behaviors, thought patterns, lifestyles, people, all of that stuff. You do your part, and that would be trusting the universe by doing your part and stop trying to control what's coming next, controlling the outcome. In 2019, when I went through a dark night of the soul phase, it wasn't until I just said, you know what, F it, I don't care anymore. I don't care what happens next or what my purpose is or what I'm supposed to do. I'm done with it. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to do my part and I don't care. The moment I said that is something was lifted off of me. It was like, just do what you're supposed to do. Do what you know is good for you, and then let the universe handle the rest. That's trusting, by it not trying to be in control. Another thing you do to move through this dark night of the soul is to understand, and I mean really understand and accept, you are not a victim. You are not a victim. Now, I know many of you, just like me, we've sat back and we say, I've done right by all of these people. I did this, I did that, I did right by this person, and most of these people have not done right by me. And this is not fair, and this is some bullshit. And yes, I've said that too, right? But here's the $1 million question. Did you do right by yourself? Did I do right by me? Did I look out for myself? That's the question. Because you know how our empathic asses always want to look out for people, right? We always want to do right by others. We even be concerned about getting bad karma for doing wrong by people, doing things to hurt people. And we be so concerned about, oh, you know, you got to help people and do right by people and be true and honest and fair. And you know how we do all that? Okay, that bird just scared the shit out of me. Okay, they back, fam. So you know how, they just threw me off. I don't even know what I was saying. You know how we be concerned about how we may receive bad karma if we don't do right by others? You know how we be concerned about that? Well, what makes you think that you don't receive any bad karma for not doing right by you? When you allow yourself to be in any situation that does not bring out the best in you, you are not doing right by you. So what makes you think that all good will come your way when you're not even treating yourself with the respect that you deserve to be treated with? Fam, last year, I went through another dark night of the soul. That happened, kind of like triggered by wearing that Moldavite, actually. I made a video, I talked about that too, the whole breakup that I went through. The Moldavite, basically, I think I wore it on Friday, and by Monday, I realized that my relationship ran its course, and I was holding on to something that was no longer serving me. And when I realized that, it pissed me the hell off. I was really upset about it. Nobody is like, I don't want to keep having these relationships and starting over and creating children, I was so pissed because, you know, I'm concerned with a forever union, not some, you know, random shit. So I was not very happy about that. And that was a dark night of the soul for me. That experience was like, I wasn't happy about it. And I remember trying to see it another way, hold on to it in some kind of way. And I was greeted with more chaos and more disrespect and more reason why I shouldn't be in that situation. And I think the universe was basically saying to me, girl, what else you want us to show you? What you want? What else do you want? We're letting you know. We're showing you what you're in and what you need to do. What else we need to show you? Right? Y'all, if these bugs are getting, listen, these bugs are so annoying. These things here. Central Florida. I'm sick of these love bugs or whatever you want to call them. They're so damn annoying. So fam, I don't know where I read this, but I'm pretty sure many of you have heard this saying before. So how does a butterfly become a butterfly? Through the darkness and going through transformation. So this is actually beautiful. Like as I know it don't feel that good to go through this type of depression, this dark night. This is actually a beautiful thing. It's change. It's a change that you're going through. And even though it's uncomfortable and it doesn't feel good and it's not all rosy and, you know, I get that. It doesn't feel that way all the time. But the most beautiful things are created under pressure. Diamonds and crystals and stuff like that. So just accept the fact that there is something going on a deeper level with this journey that you're going through, with this dark night of the soul. This is a beautiful thing. It's taking you to, you know, to the light. You're going through the darkness to the light. So fam, that's it, fam. I hope this video raises your spirits and help you feel good about this change and this stage that you're going through. The person that I was before both of these dark night of the soul experiences, I'm not that same person, and I would never go back. I would never want to be that person again. I don't give a shit how lonely this journey is. So that's about it, fam. Let me just mention, when I came in the nature trail, when I was driving in here today, I saw a cute turtle just walking across the little road. And then when I came and sat down here, a bunny, like a little rabbit, came hopping out. And I know sometimes when we see these animals, they hold some kind of symbolism. So Google that. Maybe it'll, you know, have some information there that resonates with you. Look up spiritual symbolism of turtles or spiritual symbolism of rabbits or bunnies, and it might say something that you might need to hear, because there's no coincidences. So fam, thank you for watching. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you all next time.